Okay, now we're gonna see alternator. So alternator is a script that you're gonna use when you have more than one item that you want to alternate. Each time it loops or each time you play. So I will use the same demo that I was using before in layers. Here now I added 2 lines of clarinet. So here's the first. And here is the second. You can, for alternator, you can have multiple items like these, or you can have takes. Yeah, it doesn't matter, both work. So what alternator do is basically mute and unmute an item each time it stops, the project stops, or each time the project loops around. Okay, so for opening alternator, you go to your actions list and search for alternator. Daniel Lumertz alternator here. Okay, so we're gonna create a group. Normally you already start with a group, and here you're gonna select the items you want to add and click get select takes. If you have an item with multiple takes, it will add all takes to the list. Let me just rename the takes to have some more meaningful names. So here you will say CL1 and CL2. Okay. Now here we can change when we are going to change. So at stop and at loop. I will put at playlist first. Because it's at stop checked, if I play and stop, it will change also. You can also click here to change. You have 3 modes: playlist, shuffle, and random. Playlist, you go in this order. You can change the order if you have more items. If you change this to 0, it won't be played, and any other number it will be played at playlist. And same thing at shuffle, and at random is the same thing, but if you put another number like 5, it will have more chances to be chosen. And like in this case, it have 5 in 6 to be chosen. So if I randomize it, it will call much more this one than this one. Okay. Oh, you can also click here to change. And 0, it will never be selected. You can right click it to edit the name, to remove it. Okay, so there isn't much more about it. Another thing that you can do is, for example, let's say that when you select this, you want also have here a flute with the same line. You want these in pairs be selected. So if this is selected, this is selected. If this is selected, this is selected. So this is really good for doing different arrangements, and the arrangements are selected with the takes. So for that you use chilled takes. So you right click here and you have chilled takes and get select takes. For this, just select the item you want to add, get select takes. So now every time this is selected, this also will be selected, and when this is not selected, this is also not. Look, and if I go back, so, and let's do the same thing for this clarinet. get selected takes. So now they work in pairs. You can add as much child takes you need. So let's hear with the child takes. It's always good to remember that at the random mode it can select itself again, and at the shuffle mode it will use outtakes before going back to it. And this is the alternator script. In the next video we're going to see Reago 2 to do sequencing, and in the last video I will talk a little more about alternator and some things it might have, like some noise in the sound and how to make it better.